Can your boyfriend's best friend BFF really can be a girl? What to do when your boyfriend's best friend is a girl? Century-old myth that men and women can't be just friends is about as outdated mindset, and assuming so are often equally ugly. We live in the 20th century and believe it or not, friendly relationships between guys and girls are possible. The reasons are because of a somewhat more level social playing field between men and women. Nowadays, friendly relationships between genders is becoming easier. Not everything is about BGR any longer. But regardless of what proportion humanity progresses, the very fact is, jealousy is usually unavoidable. We're here to inform you that your boyfriend having a female BFF isn't the end of the world and may actually be a good thing. If you aren't convinced and would much rather he focus all of his time, energy, and a spotlight on you and only you, well, you got to get real. Here are some tips for handling dating a man whose BFF may be a girl, in order that all three of you'll have a cheerful and healthy relationship. Make effort to be polite. Step 1. Get to understand the girl. Your boyfriend obviously likes her for a reason and you ought to understand what that reason is. He will appreciate the trouble you set into it and love you even more for accepting his relationship together with her. Ask her for a few one-on-one girl time in order that you'll have an opportunity to place any of your worries comfortable. Heart-to-heart talk over a coffee, or better yet, have a drink and bond. Be open and honest together with her and she or he will likely do an equivalent. Ask what questions you would like to and express to her how you're feeling in order that she is given an opportunity to reply and alleviate any concerns you would possibly have. If you recognize the idea and nature of their relationship from both his side and hers, you'll feel far better about it. Not only will it make potential hangouts easier and enjoyable, you'll actually end up making another friend from his side in the process. Respect their friendship. Accept the very fact that she has probably been around longer than you have with your boyfriend and is a crucial part of your boyfriend's life. That doesn't mean that she is more important than you, but you can't expect your boyfriend to completely erase an integral part of his past and present. Considering how you would behave if his best friend was a guy, and then behave that way. Simply because she is girl doesn't mean that she is your competition. And consider how you would want him to treat your relationship together with your best friend. Though you two should be each other's favorite for sharing secrets and expressing your feelings, there are many times when your best friend is the one you would choose to go to. You don't got to know every little detail about every little conversation they had. If it's something you would like to know, trust that he will allow you to know. And don't forget she may has his past, but you have his future. Setting boundaries. Equally important for you to respect theirs for yours to be respected too. Often it is crucial for your comfort and sanity. Though it is acceptable for your man and his BFF to show their closeness in various ways before you came along, you don't want to be seen or feel less important to his female BFF. He should sit next to you, not her, and he should call you first for advice, not her, unless the advice got to do with a tricky issue you two are having, then outside help might be necessary. If something causes you to be uncomfortable or upset, first assess whether you've got a reasons to feel the way you are feeling or if it is just purely letting your jealousy get the better of you. But if your request is fairly basic, and then make it. Likelihood is that they don't realize what they're doing, since friendliness between the sexes can often come off as flirtatious, and often, old habits hard to overcome. Setting reasonable boundaries will help each one relationships continue nicely with minimal conflict. Remember, your boyfriend chose you. Even top confident women in a perfect relationships can feel insecure at some point. In these moments, pause and think. Remind yourself that your boyfriend chose you over all other women, including his BFF. There's a reason they aren't dating, and there's a reason you two are. Though they'll have awesome chemistry in terms of friendship, it likely ends there. You're the one he wants to share his bed with. You're the one he has his most intimate moments with. You're the one he calls his girlfriend. Though they'll share certain inside jokes or special moments and experiences that you simply aren't a part of, remember that you and your boyfriend simply share your own special, exclusive things too. Don't let jealousy get the best part of you that your boyfriend chose you in the first place. Because really, you don't have anything to be jealous of because you got the love of your man, and that's what matters. Have trust in him. It could sometimes may seem obvious that it is easier said than done. While it may be true and possible that there's some kind of basic attraction between your man and his BFF, give the guy some credit. Simply because he thinks his female BFF is pretty doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to make out with her. There are tons load of hot women walking around in this planet. If your boyfriend got a wandering eye, don't automatically assume that he's getting to get stray. It's totally natural to be interested in attractive people, as I'm sure you look out enough cuties yourself. Do you jump on every sexy dude that walks by? No. So if you're in a healthy, loving relationship, you do not need to really worry about this. If there's no trust, there's no relationship. Give him the benefit of the doubt and please, try to not be so damn paranoid. Communication is important. Along with trust, communication is another indispensable building block for any relationship. Ask questions. Ask him. And for the love of God, try not to overanalyze anything and everything. Constructively express your insecurities and ask for his clarification once you need it, instead of wondering what exactly does it meant by whatever either of them have said or done. Do both you and your boyfriend a big favor, please, don't make any unnecessary assumptions. Instead, confront any issues smartly and calmly, rationally, with an honest set of specific examples in order that he doesn't think you're beginning of nowhere with wild accusations. Not only will this help him understand the way to keep you cheerful, it'll also build the trust between you two in order that you're stronger than ever. Look at the bright side, the positives. There is just some basic difference about friendships with guys and friendships with girls. While hanging with the bros is great, the reality is, guys don't always give quite the same kind of support that girls can. Generally, dudes don't talk much about his feelings or emotions and that they might not necessarily be the best choice at giving relationship advice, especially when it involves understanding what a woman wants. Who is better to offer advice on girls than a girl? Your man having an access to a woman's perspective from his BFF can prove truly valuable to you and your relationship. His female BFF can give him insight that his guy friends can't, which can be far more helpful to you. Make all these troubles worth it at end of the day. Not to mention the very fact that a man who can have a friendly female relationship is perhaps getting a touch sweeter and tons more sensitive than a man's BFF words. If he knows the way to relate to a woman BFF, he will likely be an honest listener who knows the way to treat a woman. Tell us what you think of the video in the comments below. And remember to click subscribe for more video every day and hit us with a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Until next time BGR, please take care of yourself and see you soon.